cute little donut card, and this one is inspired by Leah Fednyak, who is one of the Stampin' Up! Artisan team members, and her card was designed differently, but the concept of using the stamps to make the donut was hers, and I thought it was quite cute. So this one, you'll be surprised because we don't have a donut stamp. So this one actually uses the Painted Poppies stamp set and the Dress to Impress stamp set. And then for the words, I pulled the words out of the piece of cake. Of course, you can use any words of your liking, but this one has the happy birthday, you sweet thing, and enjoy every crumb, and just the general happy birthday. And I thought those were quite cute to use along with the donut. So let me show you how that works. First of all, we need a piece of white. Well, to make this size card, you can of course change this up to different sizes. But for the white, I've got a 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 inch square. And what we're going to do is grab this image from the Painted Poppies and this image, this little just dot image from the Dress to Impress. So I've got the dot, I've got that one, and I'm going to use Flirty Flamingo, but of course you can use different colors that you like, but a pink donut's always cute. Let's see, I need one more thing. You need your your chamois. Sorry, I lost that word just for a second. You need your chamois or your scrub. So I'm going to ink up the splotchy stamp with the Flirty Flamingo. Then this is a technique called kissing. So I'm going to take the little one and stamp it down in the middle of the big one. And then I'm going to wash it off. And what I've done basically is removed ink off there. But I'm going to do it again. So that's probably the tricky bit, is getting it in the same spot or approximately the same spot. And you want to do it like 4 or 5 times. Okay? Then we're going to stamp down our donut. And you get this nice splodgy, looks like runny icing sort of look for the top of your donut. Then we're going to take the crumb cake marker and just draw a circle. Now, luckily, donuts aren't perfectly round because, you know, I stamp because I'm terrible at drawing. So just going to draw kind of a circular sort of shape. And it doesn't have to be perfect, and you can kind of go back over it because we're going to color it in anyway. Okay. So something like that. And then we'll take our ivory Stampin' Blend, and I prefer to use the thinner tip, but you can use whatever tip you prefer, whichever tip. And just color those in. And you can kind of go over that Flirty Flamingo ink a little bit because this ivory is quite light, and it will just kind of blend together. So don't stress too much about avoiding that pink ink or anything. Just color it in. And then you can go back around and just go a little darker around the edge. Okay, so something like that. That wasn't too terribly hard. Now I'm going to stamp my words, and I'll use Early Espresso. And we'll do the happy birthday, you sweet thing, and we'll put that down here kind of underneath a little bit. And now we want to do our sprinkles on top of the donut. So I have soft suede, Bermuda Bay, and the Flirty Flamingo and the white markers. On this one I use the thin tip of the marker. On this one I'll use the thicker tip. You could also do polka dots, like round sprinkles, if you wanted. So I would suggest you just put on a few, and then you can always add more And it might look kind of weird at first, but once you've got them all on, it will look better. Okay. And then maybe a few white ones. Okay, something like that. So you can decide which you like better, or if you would maybe like polka dots better. Now I'm going to go ahead and mount that to my early espresso, which is 3 7/8 by 3 7/8. And then I have a crumb cake card base, which is 4 1/8 by 8 1/4. You can get 2 of those out of an A4 sheet, which is why I made them that particular size. Here's my bone folder. Now before I mount that to here, I want to put my ribbon on. Let me find my scissors. So I'm using the striped Bermuda Bay. If you had crumb cake ribbon or flirty flamingo ribbon or even white ribbon, that would work too. But I wanted to keep it really kind of bright and happy. So I've just put a strip down the side for now, and then we'll put that on with dimensionals. If you have black dimensionals, I'd use black on this, but I have run out completely. Okay, and then we'll put that onto the card front. And then I'm going to cut off a piece about 10 inches approximately, and then slip that underneath and tie the bow. And you can tie the bow however way you learned how to tie bows. I do 2 loops and tie them together. Okay, and then just trim those ends how you like them. Now before I put my gems on the front, I'll do the inside. So I've got the same sizes of white and espresso for the inside as I do on the front. And I've grabbed the candles. Well, I'm doing that really on a big lean, so I'll try that again. Grab the candles from the what's it called? Piece of cake stamp set. And just, I'm going to stamp a bunch of those along the bottom. And then stamp "Enjoy Every Crumb" on there. And then we'll adhere that to the early espresso layer. A little donut card is quite cute because it's perfect for a girl or a boy or a young person or an older person or a teenager. You know, everyone's going to be happy with a donut image. And you can change the colors, of course, to maybe that person's favorite colors or their preferences. Now for the inside, I won't do it on the video because it just takes a little minute, but I grabbed the Bermuda Bay, the Flirty Flamingo, and the Pineapple Punch markers, and I just colored in all the flames, and then did every other candle white, Flirty Flamingo, or Bermuda Bay, or whatever colors you have on the front so that it all coordinates. Okay, then to put on our jewels, I think I might, so I will put on some Tombow glue, maybe, there it comes. I'm going to do it like this time. Okay, then grab the From Your Heart faceted gems, and these are really pretty. And I recommend you use your Take Your Pick tool because they're very small. Oops. Okay, and on this one I used a red one. But I think on this one, I'll just use the pink ones. Make sure they're going the right way. Okay, so there you go. If you have any questions on that, let me know. But if you have purchased the Painted Poppies stamp set or are going to, then that's just another way you can use it. And that little center, just as another little tip for you, the Love What You Do stamp set, if you have that one, there's a similar one in that one as well that you could use to make your little donut shape. So I'd love to see you make those, and thanks for joining me, and please leave comments and questions below. See you later. Bye.